So basically, I borrowed 2 bags from my uncle.
Mm.
You know what? Sorry, I was going to a couple shows like UFC, and my boy Reds, big up Reds.
Yeah, Reds.
Yeah, big up Reds. He used to phone me and say, "Yo, D, who's gonna win? Like Anderson Silva or Michael Bisping?"
You sure they can hear you? He talks low, you know.
Yeah, Michael Bisping or Anderson Silva. I tell them, I reckon Bisping's gonna take it. Bisping will take it. And they tell me, yo, you know, if you put down $1,000 on that, yeah, you'd have made $6,000. I'm saying serious, yeah. He asked me a few more, and I was guessing them right. And then he was telling me how much I could make. So then the anti-Joshua fight came when he was fighting Dominic Brazil. And Reds phoned me and said, Joshua's knocked out his opponents between 1 and 3, all his fights. And he's saying, my man's a silver medalist, point fighter, so he's more likely to go over 3 rounds. But because he's knocked out his opponents between 1 and 3, the money's good. So he's like, what do you reckon? I was like, yeah, I reckon he's going to go over 5 rounds. So he said, all right, cool. He said, if you do over 4.5 rounds, the fight just has to go over 1 minute, 30 seconds of the 5th round, and you're paid. It doesn't even matter who wins. So you're chatting shit. Yeah. So if you put down $2,000 on that, you get back $7,000. Spoke to 2 of my brothers, C and J, and I was breaking down what I'm going to do because I was going to New York for my birthday just before the fight. And I'm telling them, brother, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I'm putting down 2 bags on this and I can get back $7,000. I said, do what I'm doing. Yeah, nah, I hear you, I'm not on it.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah, they're not on it. Like, cool. Put the bet down before I flew out. Unks put it down for me. Went New York, watched the fight. AJ knocked him out in the 7th. So I was paid by the 5th.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. So that's quick $7,000. Happy.
From there you thought,
I'm in New York though. You get me? Still doing my other thing or whatever. But then boom, Reds called me again and said, Brock Lesnar in UFC is fighting Mark Hunt. And he said, Mark Hunt's fighting my man and he's been active. Brock Lesnar is his first fight back. But they was making a big deal about Brock Lesnar fighting Mark Hunt. But Brock Lesnar's been knocked out and Mark Hunt's got a lot of knockouts. He's like, if you do over 1.5 rounds, all he has to do is survive round 2, 2 minutes, 30 seconds of round 2. As soon as it goes over 2 minutes, 30 seconds, you're paid. For my uncle, I said, take $1,000 for yourself and put $6,000 down on that. And my uncle's like, all right, cool, we put it down. Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt went all the way. But I remember being in New York, in Manhattan, in a pub, blood. These times I'm tight. 18 bags. Yeah. Remember, originally it's from $2,000. So 18. It's gone over, you know, I'm watching it. My man's gone over the 2 minutes, 30 seconds. But, you know, I was celebrating in silence. I didn't want no one know. Don't want to give no one nothing. You know, like that, like. So I just celebrated in silence. Get me? Cool. Offered them a few rum and cokes. Cut. Nice. Then I done Tyron Woodley was fighting Robbie Lawler. Spoke to my uncle about that. Told him, take another 6 bags down.
Tyron Woodley, ain't that the one that thingy, Logan's?
Yeah, but this is when he was in a come-up. And Robbie Lawler was a champion. I put down £100 on first round, £100 on second round, £100 on third round for Woodley to knock him out. And then I put down $6,000 for him to win. and I got a grand back. I got a grand back for the win. I got a grand back for the knockout first round. And then I got another, what was it? I think it was 16 grand. Yeah, 16 grand for the win. Yeah. So then I put 27 grand down on Conor McGregor rematch with Nate Diaz. But this is what I mean about the business now. I know Conor McGregor, he was a big hype. He lost to Nate Diaz in a shocker. Said, yeah, they're never going to make my man lose again. And he's such a hype, like I see with Ben. So I put down 27 grand on Conor McGregor to beat Nate Diaz.
It's a big gamble. How would you have felt if you lost? Well, you
I
must
was
have.
going to come. That
must have lost a
That
few.
was my question.
No. I wouldn't have felt no way because it was 2 grand. So in my mind, I'm treating
It's still like
it's
2
still
grand.
like it's 2 grand.
Okay, it started with the 2 quid.
Yeah, so I've took the 27 and put that down on Conor McGregor just to win alone and won about 48 bags. Get me? Obviously, I was breaking my uncle off. Then, after that, there was Alex Gustafsson, Stipe, and Michael Bisping defending his belt for the first time. A treble. Put that down. And at the same time, I put another 5 bags down on Jimmy to win against Ovin Sempru. What's his name? I can't remember. There was another guy I put down, Michael Johnson and Michael Bisping. So I put the 5 bags on that, and then I put the 40 bags on the other one. And what did I do? I put another 5 bags down on Jimmy for knockout. Yeah. Oh no, Jimmy over. Now I put Jimmy over something. Yeah, and then mixed up the names all for Bisping to be the last fight. Yeah, so that's 5. And you see, while I was waiting, I was doing little small bets. So the 5 grand and the other 5 grand that I put down, I'd accumulated and made from other bets. When I put the 5 and the 5 down, and then I put the 40 down, it was 12 bags that I put down. Yeah, but remember the 40 bags was originally from 2 bags, so I turned the 40 grand into 115 bags, and then I made 35 off one and 30 off the other, and with 100 and altogether I had 180 grand. You get me? Like,
Yeah, I remember the cash point thing.
no, that's another one. I've won.
But I swear there was 100. No, that was 100.
No, because you know it is with that one, with this one here, I was still making my uncle.
Bad.
Us
Fucking recording his bank balance and shit at the cash point.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Without God, none of this would be possible. First of all, I'd like to thank God. Without God, none of this would be possible. First of all, I'd like to thank God. Without God. Same time, you know, even back then, when I was doing things like that, people say, oh, he's shying off. Why is he doing that? But see where we come from?
Yeah.
See, even me now, yeah, people still are very judgmental if I don't tell them everything. You know, like my name's gone out there, but you can go to a fresh gym and I go to a new gym now and they don't know nothing about me. And you get to see how judgmental people are when they see your lifestyle and they just automatically think, you know what? Him with all of that, he must be selling drugs or doing something wrong. You know what I mean? So the places I was going, with all the nice things I had and some of my friends having certain nice things, automatically people assume that. But see, when they realize, oh, okay, my man's accumulating this kind of money, and he's from bets, their whole attitude changed.
Yeah.
So it's more like, you know what I mean? Because you go and pull up in a Porsche Jeep, New Bimmers, Range Rover, you go in gym, all these places. These people are very judgmental. Even one of them, his dad was a ex-Fed, and he used to be very judgmental. But I used to like fucking up his day because when I show him, you know what, big man, look, I won this. Look how much I won. Show him my bank balance.
Yeah.
See his face turn red. You see what I'm saying? Like even once we was in the gym, and I remember the manager coming up to us and saying, guys, there's a Toyota or a Yaris. It's blocking in 2 cars. Is any of you lot driving that? You walk past bare white folks and come straight to us. To them, nah, big man. I drive a Porsche, man. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny. You know, like, like, he thought it was a joke. You know what I mean? But, nah, bruv, look. And I showed him. Because being in the gym, he used to think we was up to no good. You know what I mean? You know, like you can just see certain folks and they think, yeah, you lot up to no good, bit road. You know what I mean? Like, so I kind of put it out there for that. You get me? That's why I done it. You get me?
Are you spiritual?
Tupac or Biggie?
No, I want to say there's a reason for it. Are you?
Like, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Tupac or Biggie?
I was getting into something.
Tupac or Biggie?
Wow. Are we coming off the bets?
Gone.
But we ain't even spoken to gamble it. Like, there was other stuff.
Yeah. 300, 130.
Gone.
Yeah. 160.
Now, go on. No, but go on.
80, 90,
go on, 'cause
70.
You need to piss, bro.
Huh? Oh, no, I thought we was just talking about the thing, innit?
No, but go on.
Yeah, but in the end, after a while, I'll shorten it up in it. But after a while, yeah, I started like they stopped me from being able to put down 40 grand and all of that. So yeah, they minimized it to 10 grand.
They only allowed 10.
Yeah, so I started. But what I'd do is I would like see there's a sure bets. I know, yeah, that's definitely happening. I'd treat 10 grand at £10 though.
What is a sure bet?
There's never a sure bet.
That's what I'm saying.
No. There's never a sure bet. But at one stage, Bet365 and that wasn't sponsoring the shows. Okay. Now they're sponsoring Matchroom and they're sponsoring UFC. So now they can switch the odds up and kind of do the mind games now, make you look and think, yeah, look at the odds. They're definitely going to win and then it's a upset and all of that. But me, I look at 10 grand, like £10, and then you say, all right, cool. You might just say, for instance, football, you know, all right, Arsenal, Man U, they're all playing shit teams, you know, that's definitely going to win. You're an accumulator and you put down £10, you're only getting £70 back. A lot of people put down £10 to get 3 bills or 5 grand or 5 bills. Me, it's not worth it. If you put down £10 to get £70, but I put down 10 grand. So when I'm winning 70 grand. Put down 10 grand, I'm getting 90 bags. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear that.
Yeah. That's what I've done.
Have you ever? What's your biggest loss been in gambling?
I lost World Cup. Not the one just gone, the one before that. I lost 70 bags in 3 weeks.